So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan again, and today we're going to go over the construction of this little cabinet I made to hold the laundry baskets. We had this extra area in our laundry room, and the wife wanted an easy way to organize the laundry during the week, so this is what we came up with. Now this is actually attached to the wall, so it's a built-in cabinet, but it works out really well, so that way all the laundry gets sorted as it goes. So let's get to it. So the first part of this that I'm doing is cutting the one side, and that's just basically a piece of 1/2-inch plywood I had, and then I'm going to put this 1x2 on the front for a trim basically. Went ahead and cut around the baseboard there so that fits nice and tight. Alright, so this is the floor piece, since I'm bringing it up off the floor, so the first shelf will be at the same level as the baseboard, and this is all scrap material I had. So this isn't the prettiest of wood, but it was something I had, and I'm going to put a thin 1/4 inch over the top of it, so it's going to look good. And then this is just miscellaneous plywood that I had, ripped it into some strips, and making the box, and this is all going to be glued and brad nailed. Okay, so since the baseboard is obviously wider at the bottom than it is at the top, I'm going to tack this top on in place so I make sure that I get it exactly where I want it. Okay, so I screwed and glued the bottom to the side panel. Now I'm going to stand it back up. Okay, so that base looks good, everything's fitting pretty good. Now I made that even with the top of the baseboard. Now I'm going to put an overlay sheet to cover all of it, so there'll be one smooth surface. And then I went ahead and cut my other trim piece for this size and notched it out with my bandsaw. Now I'm going to make the front board that'll go in between my two trims to even that up. So I didn't realize that my baseboard was a little higher here than it was in the back. So I'm going to screw and glue this front, and I put a little shim under here to raise this up a little bit. So when I put this front piece of plywood on here, it's holding that up a little bit. And I'm going to even it out with this baseboard. And these screws aren't going to show because there'll be a piece of baseboard on the bottom here, so you won't see any of this. I cut those little pieces out, and here's my nice flat top for that bottom shelf. Now I'm going to do the crossbars against the wall and build the second shelf. Built 2 square frames, identical to each other, for the piece that's holding the countertop and then the piece that's holding our second shelf here. And being as though this is going to always have a dryer against it, obviously, I went ahead and screwed and glued these into place on this side just to give it some extra strength. So now I'm just cutting the second shelf out. I'm anchoring this thing to the wall just with 2 screws because I think I'm going to pull it back out to paint it. But I wanted to pull it tight against the wall to put this final cover on this one, so I can make sure I get a nice tight fit and I don't have any gaps. And then we'll go ahead and put the front trim piece on this. Alright, so I cut that top piece, and then I cut this piece of trim to fit the perfect height, so it's going to go flush with that cover. And I trimmed it down a little bit just so I have as much clearance as I can for the laundry baskets. So I had this piece of countertop, and I did that little bit on a miter saw because my table saw blade's not going to go that high. And I did practice it over here in a part where this has got a bad spot, so I don't really care, to make sure it wasn't going to mess up the countertop in the process. So now I'm going to finish ripping this on the table saw. So I pulled an amateur hour moment, and I do have them from time to time. And I forgot about this lip right here for the trim. So I'm about 3/8 of an inch too short on my countertop, which I've already cut. So to rectify this, I am going to cut the plywood without taking it apart because it's all screwed and glued. So I set my depth on my circular saw here to this. I'm going to run a straight edge across, cut that piece of wood out the way it sits right now. Alright, so all in all, I didn't come out too bad. I did get a little wide here, but it'll be covered up by the countertop. So I got the countertop on there, and I got these little strips kind of like this one. I'm putting some glue on there and then some brad nails, and I'm tacking these right up next to my lip. You can kind of get a view of one there. This is going to be for the front, and then I got that one over there. Glued it all in. I'm going to throw a couple screws in once that all sets up, and that way I can anchor into the cabinet, or the wood here, to anchor that countertop in nice and strong. Now I did cut just some baseboard and contoured and caulked it in for the front and side here. And then there's kind of the finished product. We also hung a little hanger bracket up here in case we need to just air dry a couple things. So overall it worked out really well, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you next time. Later.